What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Monday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt. And how about those Masters? What an unbelievable tournament. It was so much fun. I had so many bets going yesterday. I did pretty well. I had a bunch of different personal plays and a lot of things. We made up for a lot of the mistakes I had made earlier in the tournament. It wound up being a profitable tournament for me, even though officially we were down about 4 units. But if you guys were on the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat, you saw a bunch of different Corey Connors bets, and we came in and we were hedging. We were taking Rory, and then we were taking Justin Rose, and then we were taking Bryson, and we were going all crazy. But it was a lot of fun. It was one of the most entertaining 4 days of golf I can ever remember. And congratulations to Rory. Just an awesome day. And we played it perfectly. We got plus 120. Some of you guys got plus 140 on Rory after the double bogey on 1. That started off the day perfectly because we had Bryson. We missed on that. That was the only thing we missed on the day because we got Corey Connors over Lowry, who blew up on Sunday like we thought he might. Anthony Edwards, oh my, what a day for him. He was awesome. Flew over. He scored 43 points by himself. Forget the rebounds. He flew over that. So we cashed that. Minnesota, Denver, and then the Clippers needed overtime, but they got it done in overtime up against the Golden State Warriors to cash the plus 183 parlay. So much money came in on Golden State. That went off at a plus 250 parlay. So if you bet that late, you got a great price on that because of the money that came in on Golden State. Clippers win the game outright like I thought that they would. So it's a 4-in-1 day. We're up 2.61 units on the day. Massive winning week for us. And that day yesterday puts us over 17 units up for the month of April. This has been great. We have made up everything we need to make up. We're in the black, way in the black for the year now, and having a very, very good month of April. After having a good month of March, we're having a great month of April, and we're heading into sort of the doldrums, okay? So here are the tentpole months. Masters in April. Really the national championship game, but March Madness is in March. Championship game's in April. Then you get the Masters in April. Then we get the Derby in May. And then we get into the NBA Finals in June and the NHL Finals in June. But the NBA playoffs are here. The NBA regular season is now over. And, well, to be honest, I'm pretty bummed out that it actually is. Because for NBA player props, this was by far the best year I've ever had betting NBA player props. We will end the year with a 49-25 record. We're up 9 units on NBA player props, but that's over 65% cashing for NBA player props. We killed it. The prop bet cheat sheet, I was skeptical. Okay? I'll tell you right now, I was skeptical. I was hesitant. Next NBA season, because I'm not going anywhere, you guys are stuck with me hosting this podcast, we are betting full units with the NBA prop bet cheat sheet. We're betting full units. I'll still bet half units with baseball and more on that here in a second and whatnot. But for the NBA, prop bet cheat sheet's gorgeous. It's getting retired. Okay, I will have select props, but in the playoffs, it is a different animal. Okay. NBA playoff basketball is much different. The rotations are shorter. The game is refereed differently. Like it is, the player prop data is all out the window. It's literally starting over again. All right. So maybe after the first round, I'll get back in it with NBA player props, but we're not going to have, 2 a day. We're going to have bets though on the games, including I have 2 NBA series prices that I think are not properly priced on today's podcast. I have 2 Major League Baseball plays, and then I'm going to have Major League Baseball props. I'll put 2 Major League Baseball props on the BettingPros app. So go and download the BettingPros app. Go check out BettingPros Premium with the code JUICE. That's underneath me here on YouTube. But I'll put it by searching at Sports Talk Matt. I'll put 2 Major League Baseball player props up for today on the BettingPros app. Go and download it and go and use the offer JUICE to download the app. 7-day free trial to get BettingPros premium. But before I'll give you the picks for today, and well, I'm feeling pretty good. We got a new offer to tell you guys, and it's from our friends at FanDuel. They would like you guys to know that they are willing to boost your bets. New FanDuel customers can bet $5 to win $250 in bonus bets if that first bet hits. Just head over to bettingpros.com/FanDuel to get started. That's bettingpros.com/FanDuel and make your plays on FanDuel today. You can play these coming bets on FanDuel if you would like, or other books because they're available. Sometimes you get better prices. Shop around. Sometimes FanDuel's got the best. So check it out. Let's start talking about the Pistons and the Knicks. This number is boggling to me. The New York Knicks are favored by 2.5 games over Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons beat the Knicks 3 times out of 4. Cade Cunningham went off this year against the Knicks. Every time he played them, he went off. Back in December, 29, 15, and 10. In January, he had 36 and 4. Last Thursday, he had 36 and 8. The Pistons won all 3 of those games, and as a team, they shot the lights out. Cade Cunningham shot over 57% just by himself in those games. The first game of the year, the Knicks beat the Pistons early in the year. It was a 128-98 win, but in that game, Cade Cunningham had 22, 6, and 6. I mean, this is a defensive first New York team? Bing bong, what? Give me a break. I can't believe this number. It's a little juicy. It's minus 145. But if this game, I need the Pistons to win 2 games in this series, and this bet's good. Okay? 4-2, Knicks win it 4-2. If that's how the series falls, this bet cashes. Plus 2.5 games for the Pistons. I think the Pistons can win this. I would sprinkle on the Pistons to win the series, all right? But officially, we're going to come in here, and I know you got OG, you got Bridges, you got Hart. I understand who the Knicks have, and everyone's like, look out, here comes playoff version of Jalen Brunson. It's the Philadelphia, it's the Philadelphia connection. It's the Villanova, whatever. I don't care. Give me the kids. Give me the kids who don't know any better. Give me Cade Cunningham becoming one of the guys, right? The Pistons haven't been in the playoffs in forever. Pistons won 50 games. Pistons are a fun basketball team. They are a team that I don't think in the future anybody, they won 44 games, sorry. I don't think anybody wants to play the Pistons ever. From this point on, Cade Cunningham has got guys. He's a dude. Give me the Pistons. Plus 2.5 games for the Pistons. I think they may very well knock out the New York Knicks. I'm not a very big fan of the Knicks. Again, I would sprinkle on it, but I know the regular season 3-1 record. You throw it out, doesn't mean anything. Okay, wrong. Pistons are psyched. The building is psyched. They're trying to block Knicks fans, by the way, from going and buying tickets for the games in Detroit, which I kind of low-key love. Like, let's make this a rivalry. Let's keep Knicks fans out. Let's make sure only Piston fans are at the Pistons games. I really do like that. Plus 2.5 games is minus 145. We're taking the Pistons against the Knicks. Minus 145, 1.45 units, plus 2.5 in their series up against New York. Second play, the Nuggets and the Clippers. The Clippers are dogs. Why? Second number, I don't understand. What are we doing? Look, the Clippers, I get it that they weren't healthy for a lot of this season, okay? We didn't see a lot of the LA Clippers. And the Clippers have to play at the Nuggets in game 1 and 2. They don't have home court, so I understand that. And they just played in overtime. I get that. But the Clippers ended the year on an 18-3 run. No one's hotter than the LA Clippers. Nobody. And Michael Malone just got fired. You're telling me the team that fired their head coach a week before the playoffs is favored over the hottest team in the NBA with NBA championship caliber talent in Kawhi Leonard? Wrong. This is wrong. I love this. I get plus money just for the Clippers to advance. The Clippers should be, okay, if you're building out a portfolio, and I have done this, you should be taking the Clippers to win the West. Like, you should have a ticket on the Clippers to win the Western Conference. I don't know if they win the NBA championship, but I 100% would say take them to win the West. I think they're going to be knocking out here the Nuggets. Clippers are going to win in 6 or in 7. Jokic is still unbelievable, but what happens when he's off the floor? What do they do when he's not there? I just think this is a deeper team, and I think Kawhi, looking at this defensive effort for what the Clippers are going to have defensively, I love great defense, and we know what this Clippers team is, one of the best defensive teams in the entire NBA. There's no way I'm backing the Denver Nuggets here, especially when they get down in this series. You know they're going to be looking over their shoulder going like, you guys fired our coach right before the playoffs. Like, right before the playoffs. We've never gone to war with these guys. You guys, you elevated an assistant coach to be the head coach, David Alderman, just because his dad was Rick Alderman. Like, what are we doing? This is nuts. No way. Give me the Clippers, even without home court. Give me the Clippers. And frankly, Denver hasn't been great, by the way, at home this year. So, like, just because they have home court it's not that big of an advantage, to be quite honest. Clippers have been great at home, like great at home. But I love this matchup for the LA Clippers. LA Clippers plus 120, 1 unit to win this series outright. All right. So 2 NBA series prices, 4 versus 5, Clippers to win the series at plus 120. And then the Pistons up against the Knicks. The Pistons catching 2.5 games at minus 145 for 1.45 units. Okay. Those are future bets. Let's get into today. Giants against the Phillies. It's Rope or Ruup, young kid, up against Walker. Walker's been good, like really good for the Phillies. I'm not sure I'm buying it. The Giants are 7-2 on the road this year, and the Giants just went to Yankee Stadium and took 2 of 3 from the Yankees, including a 5-4 win yesterday. They beat the Yankees 9-1. 5-4. They lost to them 8-4 on the 12th 2 days ago. For the Phillies, they just got smacked on the road at the Cardinals 7-0, and they got shut out 2-0 in the first game of that series. They scored 4 runs in the second game to win it 4-1, but that was after the Braves shut them down, and they lost 4-2 to the Braves in 11 innings. The Phillies are coming back home after this, and I know the road trip wasn't great, and it offensively was bad. They're coming back home. They hit better at home. But the Giants are at 7-2 and 11-4 overall. They look like a really sneaky team. A team that I think will score on Walker in this very friendly ballpark. It's going to be decent, cloudy and 61. Weather won't be a problem in Philadelphia. I'm just taking the plus here. I have a road team that's 7-2 against a 5-1 team in the Phillies, who offensively right now, they're not hitting the ball at all. And I mean like at all. And the Giants have a young kid who's on the mound, who has pitched 2 times so far this year. He's not going to go more than 6 innings, but he's pitched pretty well in the 2 starts he's had. 1-0 loss to the Reds, which was, he gave it 1 earned run in 6 innings. And then he beat the Astros 6-3. He went 4 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, but got the win for the team. So this is a kid, probably will go 6, but pitching on the road wasn't horrible. At home was better, obviously, but a 7-2 mark for the Giants, 11-4 overall. Giants lineup is something. I actually lean towards the over in this game a little bit at 8.5. I think we'll see some runs here, but I'm just going to take Giants on the money line. I'm getting plus 105 on the Giants money line. Give me the Giants money line plus 105 up against the Phillies on the road to keep themselves hot. And then finally, Sonny Gray and the Cardinals. Sonny Gray has pitched 3 times this year at the Pirates in 2 home games against the Angels and the Twins. First home game on opening day, pitched really well. 2 earned runs in 5 innings. Got the 5-3 win. Pitched okay against the Angels. Got the win, though. 6 innings, 5 earned runs, and went on the road last time out against Pittsburgh in a 5-3 win. He went 1 inning, he gave up 1 earned run. He went 5 innings, gave up 1 earned run. Facing Sonny Gray are the Astros and Framber Valdez. Left-handed pitcher, Framber's 1-1 with a 2.50 ERA. But St. Louis is a home dog. They're a home dog. They're 6-3 at home, and they're a home dog because of Framber. Okay, fine, but Houston's 3-3 on the year. Framber, this will be his fourth start of the year. He's won 3-1 against the Mets at home, lost 6-3 to the Giants at home, in which he gave up 5 earned runs in 5 innings, and then bounced back at Seattle, but we know Seattle can't hit. A 2-1 win in 12 innings. He went 6, gave up no earned runs, but team won the game. He got a no decision in that, but that's against a team that has no offense and can't hit at all. This Cardinals offense, they just scored 7 runs yesterday against the Phillies, and they were at home. So they're right back at home here. They slept in their own beds, didn't go anywhere. The Astros were at home. They had to get on a plane after beating the Angels 7-3, taking 2 out of 3 to the Angels to go on the road to take on St. Louis on the road. Home dog and Sonny Gray on the mound, the ace for the Cardinals. I've told you guys before, I like the Cardinals this year a lot more than most people. Cardinals money lines, even money. Give me the Cardinals, even money. We're jumping in. Home dog, Cardinals, even money. All right, so I'm going to have 2 plays for you guys with Major League Baseball player props later today on the BettingPros app. So go and download the BettingPros app. But the plays for today, we're going Pistons plus 2.5 games against the Knicks at minus 145. Clippers to win the series outright at plus 135. I said plus 120, plus 135. Sorry, better number. 135 is what I got. 1 unit down on that. Giants money line at plus 105 for 1 unit on the road at Philadelphia, and the Cardinals at home at even money up against the Astros for 1 unit as well. MLB player props still to come later on today on the BettingPros app. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.